Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Mrs. Messy Bun. Welcome to my channel Mrs. Messy Bun. In this video I am going to share you my gardening follow every time. With a further delay, come on, let's get into the video. So my first tip will be plan what you want to plant. Actually, if you want to plant flowers or herbs or veggies, just decide what you want to do with it. Then you can go with the supplies or anything else. So my first tip will be planning your plants. Now let's go to the second one. Buy supplies. Before you start buying all the seeds or something, you just have to buy pots. If you don't want to buy pots, just zero waste milk can will be the best for pots. Just cut like this or cut it the hole. Poke some holes for draining all the excess water, and it's a good recycling pots. Then I'd say gloves. Nice gardening gloves or any gloves will be okay. So you have to you don't have to mess your hands. So the gloves, and if you are good, if you don't want any gloves, bare hands, that's okay. Then cultivator to loosen up the soil if you don't want to buy all those things also. And soil, good quality potting soil or potting mix you'll get in any nursery or departmental store. I think you need that. Seeds, if you are starting from seeds, you need a best quality seeds. I got this from my apartment office. Plants, if you want to plant from these type of containers, you need plants. So if you are a beginner and if you want to start planting, you don't have to like buy all those fancy stuffs. You will buy mint, right? Just pull all the leaves around, just put the stems in the water. In 2 weeks you will see the roots coming out. After that you can sow it in the soil. So I will suggest that if you are a beginner, start from mint. It's easy to grow and easy to maintain, and it can be grown indoors too, just near your stove or near a windowsill or anywhere inside your home. That's a good choice actually. So if you want to start gardening, just start with basics like mint plants. Your plants, whether it needs lot of sun or lot of water. For example, rosemary needs lot of water and lot of sun and lot of space. If you have a very small narrow space, rosemary will not grow very fast or very happy. It will not be really happy. So learn about your plants. Maybe where you if you are in a hot region, there are some plants that are specially grown for hot. If you are buying it from a nursery, like small plants like this, you definitely don't be afraid to ask questions like, this plant is recently repotted. Sometimes they will have pots like this, so this is not a repotted plant, we have to repot it. Plants like this, you can't grow for a very long time in the small one, so you have to definitely repot it. So just ask them whether you have repotted or it needs to be repotted, like that. Don't be afraid to ask questions, and clear. You're giving water and you're giving sunlight, but it needs certain food, special food like fertilizers. And we'll be wondering what to give, what it's chemical anyway. If you are growing veggies, you can't give too much chemicals. So I will suggest you some DIY fertilizers. Like if you are an egg eater, eggshells are the best fertilizer for plants. You can just crush the eggshells directly and put it in the soil. uh, that will also be good, or you can just crush it, put it in the bottle, fill some water, and you can give this twice in a week, sorry, one time in 2 weeks, one time I give like that. Then the next thing comes banana peel. So you don't throw away the banana peels, just store it in the bottle, store it in a container, fill it water, and you can give that also. So two DIY fertilizers that you can do just from your kitchen to your garden. Then the third thing is Epsom salt. I give Epsom salt once in a while when I see like small insects in that. I'll give, because that Epsom salt will help the plants. Uh, it will not attract the small tiny insects. So I'll give Epsom salt with lavender flavor. Lavender flavor will be uh, I don't know, most of them will give uh, smellless or something, but I gave lavender flavor because I have a lot of insects. So, and it didn't do anything to the plant, it's growing perfectly. You can see my bean plant. Coffee grounds. Coffee grounds are the best fertilizer. It's good for your curry plants, not only curry plants, any other plants. Uh, that's the best fertilizer, I would say. And that's all. These are the fertilizers or foods from your, just from your kitchen. Controlling pests or insects. So you have a lot of plants and it is attracting a lot of insects. Or for example, I have a lot of slugs. I saw literally 4 5 creeping around my plants, and I got creeped. So what I researched, and I saw that coffee grounds are the best repellent for slugs. And or you can just crush the eggshells directly and throw it around the top of the soil, so that will not, you can just in front of the plants or something, you can throw away some stones. I don't know, I'm not getting this name. Gravels, sharp gravels like things, and you can put it on the DIY hand spray, like spray like just 1 spoon of mild dishwash, and fill it with water, just shake it. So this will help in repelling that insects. You just have to spray it only on the leaves. You have a lot of slugs or like crawling creatures, you coffee grounds are the best repellents. Don't throw away your filter coffee powders. Just take the coffee powders, put it on top of the soil, that will do good. Or you can just crush the eggshells and the same thing, put it on top of the soil, that will avoid the slugs from getting into your soil. So because slugs are the best first enemy for the plants. First next thing is rotting roots. If your plants are not growing properly, your plant, the roots inside the soil are not growing. It's like the bacteria or the fungus, it's eating the roots. The bacteria and fungus are eating the roots. So what you have to do is hydrogen peroxide. Just 1/3 cup of hydrogen peroxide, and in this whole can of water, just give them once a month. That will kill all the bacteria, funguses that are in the soil, and it will help the roots to regrow. In a spray bottle and give it to the roots. Never give it to the leaves, because that will do discoloration. Your leaves will not be green, it will go as yellowish, as if it's not seen in any sun. Next thing is pruning your plants. Don't be afraid to prune your plants, because it's like giving your plant a nice haircut. It will help the plant to branch out and grow in double, and you will see the plants growing more big. Hope you like this video. Please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to comment. See you all in the next video. Bye.